Beautiful stroll on the full moon. Full moon is a time to release, a time to let go of any thoughts, ideas, any attachments that no longer serve you mentally, physically, emotionally, financially, spiritually, materially, karmically, whatever you want to say, metaphysically, whatever, whatever is not serving you and your highest good, whatever is not serving your higher self, it's time to release it. And a good way to release it is to write it down and burn it for adults 18 and older, of course. Is to write it on paper and burn it, or speak it out to the universe, or do your moon ritual, however you feel led. There's plenty on Google. You can Google it, YouTube it, Pinterest it, Instagram it, you know what I'm saying? Facebook it, Twitter it. I mean, there's so many moon rituals, but do what you feel led to do. Don't just follow what people say. Don't just follow, you know. Moon rituals, ooh, that's a beautiful frog. Almost scared me now, almost scared me. Nature's so beautiful. But um, moon rituals is very powerful. The energy of the full moon is very powerful for women. We're usually releasing our sacred blood or the sacred moon cycle at this time, or either on new moon. And it's a good time to just, if it ain't like how it is out here, rainy and wet, it's a good time to be, at a fire, starting a fire, doing a fire, being in the elements. Another beautiful fall. See if I can see it close. Or just connecting with nature. Just connecting with nature in your own way. Grounding. Or doing candle magic with your candles and writing your petition. Writing a petition. Petitions are powerful and strong too. And what works for some may not work for others. Just telling you some things that I've done along my journey. Some things I was not consistent at it, but I'll tell you there's power in consistency. There's power in consistency. And make sure you make it a practice, a spiritual practice, to go for walks, go for strolls in your neighborhood and in the park, anywhere that's high vibrational. Switch up your environment, switch up the vibes, raise the frequency. Go to beautiful places, go for a walk, go for the walk in the mall. But hey, don't get sidetracked, don't get distracted on consuming, living above your means, you know what I'm saying? The whole point is to connect with nature, because that's your spirituality. That's where spirituality come in at. That's where your spiritual practices come in at. Grounding, being barefooted. People may look at me crazy, but I hug the tree. I talk to the tree. I sit up on the tree and meditate. I kiss the tree. I even touch the ground and speak to the earth. You know, you have artists that sing and kiss the stars and speak to the moon. And most of your geniuses, most of your most successful people have a connection with nature, but ooh, they sure kept that a secret in there. Because you get energy from nature, from the cosmic mother, the great cosmic mother that holds and forms all of us from her womb. And they try to say, I don't want to go there, I ain't trying to go there, but we're going there. They're trying to say it's a flat earth. Now they're saying it's a flat earth. Trying to say it's a globe, a shape of a ball, curvature, a globe. Oh, that's a beautiful fall right there. Man, how many frogs we done seen tonight? Somebody look up the frog totem. That's your message right there. Message. The frog totem. Maybe some of y'all got some frogs are just spiritual animal. Maybe the frog is my spiritual animal for the day. What we got here? Another one. I think this is the biggest one of all. They all out here. They all out here. We in the frog world. The frog Amazon. The frog forest. Out here at the gym. Frogs rule this territory. You feel me? You see it right there. Frogs rule these territories over here. But anywho, they try to say it's flat, curvy world, but you know what? The world is the shape of a womb. Because the truth of all truths, and there's only one universal truth. There's only one people. There's only one blood. The one color that we all bleed blood is red. And that universal truth is nothing or no one, no creature, no animal, no beast came to this existence, to this room, to this dimension without going through a womb, first and foremost. If you don't go through a womb, then you is non-existent. You just ain't gonna make it here. Let's be real. Come on, my religious people. Because we shouldn't, I ain't even gonna say we shouldn't be religious. Religion is good. But it's levels to everything. And it's better to be spiritual because nature connects us to spirituality. Nature connects us to the laws of nature and the real holy days and holidays of nature, Mother Nature. Being close to nature give us the energy we need so we won't have the burnouts. Eating foods from nature give our body, mind, and soul the nutrition that it needs so we won't be breaking down, getting sick or ill, having these flus and colds, and having to take all these medicine, pharmaceuticals, these shots and pills and all these things that we take to substitute and to be an alternative of Mother Nature. Am I making sense? Am I clear, somebody? Am I making sense? Am I clear? So always choose spirituality over religion because religion is bringing us, to be honest, this is another fact. Religion is man-made. Religion is unnatural. However, it does help some of us. It does help some of us, but it also separates and divides us from the one universal truth that we are one people, we are one body, we are one mind, we are one spirit, coexisting as individuals, having an individual experience. We are individual pieces of the whole picture. And when we become more spiritual in mind, body, and soul, in mind, body, and spirit, we can connect to that unity that we are seeking. But because religion and man had to make up man-made laws, he also created division and separation with the belief that my God is better than yours. Your God ain't got nothing on my God. My God is the only true living God and the only way. Your God is a false God. But you know what? All these gods came from a mother God. Because in heaven, if there is a father, there has to be a mother. Because down here on this earth, on this platform, on this dimension, we have mothers that give life and give birth to fathers and sons. And I spoke with two beautiful women today when I had to go to the DMV to renew my license, I had a beautiful conversation with two beautiful women that was older than me, and they claim out that it's the Father, the Son, Father, and the Holy Ghost. And I'm telling you, I've had that mindset. But let me expand your consciousness for a minute. Though that was a program, just like all these religions are programs to teach separation in a way, division in a way, it's only giving you one side of the truth. And as we all know it, there's two sides to the truth. And that two sides is equal really three sides, which is the pyramid, which is the strongest shape there is. That's why we have pyramids, and our houses are shaped with triangles. Most of houses are shaped triangular, have some type of geometry that's triangular, because there's three sides. It's the mother side that gives birth, the mother that has the womb, the sacred womb that gives birth to the father, and it's the mother and father that have that sacred union that creates the child, whether male or female, but creates the Holy Trinity, 1, 2, and 3. So there's three sides to the truth, but religion is only really teaching us one side, one perspective, one truth, when there's a totality of wholeness of all three. And though you was always told, or you always heard, Father, Son, and Holy Ghost, well, I'm here to show you and tell you that it's a such thing as the mother, the daughter, and the cosmos. And when we look around, we see how women and daughters are affected in different parts of the world, are affected and treated differently than men, even in the workspace, when it comes to corporations and industries. And that's slowly changing for the feminine, because the feminine is on a rise. However, hundreds and thousands of years, you can see that the brotherhood was so powerful, so strong, that it was kept away, that the mother and daughter bond, the sisterhood, was in a sense hidden. But that's another video for another day. I just want you to be aware, be self-aware, that there is three sides to everything. There's three truths to everything. It's your truth, and then it's my truth, and then it's the universal truth, which make up the wholeness. And that, my friends, that, my sisters and brothers, is wholeness. So we need to start thinking holistically, consuming holistically, seeing things from a whole picture, and knowing that we are a part of the whole picture. We only all bring a piece. We all have a piece of creativity, a piece of the expression of the great cosmic mother, or the piece of the universal creator, because the world is androgynous. There's levels to everything, and to the creator, there's no man or woman. There's no female or male. It's androgynous. It is what it is. It is all and everything. But even that causes separation. When we speak of the religions, when we speak of your belief system, or when we speak of the greatest of all time, is this man and this male and this and this. So we need to be wise, we need to think holistically, and we need to eat and consume holistically, not consume only for our minds and our intellect, but our emotional intellect, need to consume for our spiritual intellect, for our emotional intellect, for our physical intellect, for our mental intellect, for our financial intellect. We must be well rounded to be whole. We must know the laws of finances, the laws of health, the laws of wealth, the laws of nature, not just be one way. All right, so I made it to my destination, and I just encourage you to move a little, sweat a little, hydrate a little more than what you've been, all right, and stay close to nature. She sustains, supplies, provides, and maintains all things. For she is the creator that holds and contains all seeds. So plant your seed of health today. Plant your seed of wealth today. Peace. Love ya. Wholeness.